is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
Disney has revealed their brand new collectible minifigure series. There's 18 figures here, and it is the third Disney CMF series, making it the first licensed theme ever to get a third wave. Anyways, these figures look great. They're going to come out on May 1st, and they will retail for $4.99 a piece. Let's take a closer look at them. Up first, we have Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey and Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Now, getting Mickey with the Sorcerer's hat is something fans have wanted for quite some time, and it's hard to tell from this render if the Sorcerer's hat is part of Mickey's head or if it will just go on top of his head, but either way, I think this one turned out really great. Oswald looks great as well with that brand new molded head, and of course those dual molded legs with black on bottom and blue on top are a really nice addition to your minifigure collection. Up next, we have Robin Hood and Prince John. I am kind of surprised by these being included, actually. I mean, they are classic Disney, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't have them on my list of what I thought would be included, especially Prince John. For Robin Hood, it's really nice to see those dual molded arms as well as those printed legs that look really, really great, and that new fox head is going to come in handy a lot, especially if that hat is not a part of the head and it's removable. So for Prince John, I think that this is a really nice figure as well. The cape is really cool, like kind of with the shoulder fluff there, and of course the head is pretty unique too, and it's a pretty nice figure overall, although not my favorite from the wave because there's more to talk about. Here we have some really great figures, and these are Miguel and Dante, and Ernesto de la Cruz. So these are really, really cool as well. I'll be curious if Miguel, if his face can be flipped around or if it's just one-sided. I feel like it probably can be, but it's hard to say from these images. And Dante is really funny as well. But yeah, we've got the guitars on both figures, a brand new one for Ernesto, and all of that printing on Ernesto is really, really cool. Look at the arm printing, the printing on the sides of the legs. They went all out for this figure. Up next, we have Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, and the Queen. I never noticed that she didn't have a name before. She's just the Queen. But either way, both of these are nice. I really like Sleeping Beauty's arms and the printing that's there, as well as the skirt piece on both of these two. I'll be really curious to see what they look like out of box. And I also really like Sleeping Beauty's new hairpiece. Moving on, we have Pocahontas and Cruella de Vil. Now, Cruella de Vil is also coming with a Dalmatian puppy, but the images LEGO provided don't have the puppy on its own, so you'll just have to check out the group shot to see the puppy. But yeah, the Pocahontas hairpiece is really, really cool. I love this figure. In fact, it's one of my favorites from the entire wave. And Cruella de Vil is pretty nice as well, just not one of my favorites. But I do think that they did a great job with all of the printing that comes on her. From Pinocchio, we have Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio himself, both of which are very cool. Jiminy has short legs that will not be posable, even though this render animates him as such, and Pinocchio will have mid-sized legs which will be posable, and it's nice to see the printing on the sides of those legs. These might be some of the most detailed mid-sized legs we've gotten to date, and I think it's really unique that Pinocchio does have a nose. Technically, Jiminy Cricket also has nose printing, but it's exceptionally rare for LEGO figures to have nose prints or even nose molds. So, again, this is one I really can't wait to see in person and, unbox. Here we have Tiana and Dr. Fazilier from The Princess and the Frog. Definitely cool inclusions here, and I love seeing these. I love all the prints on these, and I think they're going to be great for making customs as well. So overall, both of these are huge wins to be included. And we also have the Queen of Hearts and Mulan. Both great figures. The Queen of Hearts uses that, Queen piece that we got from CMF's several series back, and Mulan is a standout here as well with all of the great color printing and that new hair piece. I really, really love this figure. I did have a feeling Mulan would be included, but the Queen of Hearts is completely out of left field. So she will kind of pair up well with Alice from Alice in Wonderland from many series ago. I would have expected the Mad Hatter before the Queen of Hearts, but hey, maybe there will be a Disney Series 4 someday. And finally, I did save the best for last. We have Stitch 626 and Baymax. How cool are these? Stitch 626 has those Rio Durant arms from Star Wars that give you two arms on each side of the body, and he's got printing on the short legs as well as a new head. Technically, it's the Stitch head mold from before, but, new printing and all that. And those yellow guns bring the whole thing together. And Baymax is just in a league of his own with those new arms on there to give him those big buff but kind of balloonish arms and all that printing. And of course, as a superheroes fan, as you know here on the channel, it is super, super cool to see him in Lego form. So that brings the whole thing together. That's the Disney CMF series. I'd love to hear what you guys think of these. Like I said, they come out May 1st and will retail for $4.99 when they come out. You know, Lego stores, Lego online, they'll show up at Target and things like that as well. But I'm really, really excited about this series. I think all of the figures look great, and I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest from Lego Disney, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.